So wrapping up with some international news, for the first time in the country's history, Samsung workers in South Korea are on an indefinite strike over pay and benefits. The same workers went on a one-day strike last month. The union leading the strike, the National Samsung Electronics Union, is consciously or unconsciously taking a page out of the playbook of the United Auto Workers. While they represent 30,000 workers, which is about 25% of the company's workforce, only 6,500 of them have stopped work so far, concentrated in one particular section of the company, that section being device solutions, which is an integral part of chip production. The union has said that it will build on its strategic leverage if its demands are not met by spreading the strike to DRAM and NAND chip production, and then to high-bandwidth memory chips, which are essential for artificial intelligence. Some of the demands of the union are a 3.5% raise and an improvement in holiday pay, but the real contention is incentive pay. For Samsung workers, incentive pay can make up between 30 and 50% of total compensation. But this incentive pay is also heavily dependent on the firm's performance, not the individual worker. And even then, the exact formula is a secret. So for an example of why this is frustrating, in 2023, Samsung's memory chip line did not turn a profit, so many workers actually saw a compensation decrease despite their performance. Meanwhile, the CEO received a 50% pay increase to a total of $5.2 million US without any rationale being given from the company. The union is calling to replace the opaque incentive formula with a transparent one based on operating profit, so at least workers will know what to expect. Samsung's brutal demands from its workers have been known to cause blood disorders, killing or rendering permanently bedridden their employees. And there was an article about an ad that Samsung took out in the 90s, which is like a crazy thing to do for an ad, but talking about how they gave their employees a 3 a.m. coffee break because they worked so hard.
Oh, how generous.
Yeah.
How generous.
So, yeah, the work culture at Samsung in South Korea seems really crazy. I wouldn't want to be there. And, you know, definitely solidarity with the National Samsung Electronics Union, and hope they're able to win what they're looking for.
Absolutely. I mean, because it's all about preventing a race to the bottom. These corporations, they have no national loyalty. Just remember that. They will go wherever they can in a race to the bottom to seek highest profits from maximum exploitation of workers. And so that's why it's important that workers organize wherever they are, whether they're in Alabama or California or South Korea or Mexico. Workers have to organize and actually build power on the job, so they can prevent some of this exploitation and actually improve their lives and build more leverage to try to prevent this race to the bottom.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.